Hello everybody. It's been pretty rainy and stormy the past couple days, at least for me. But I'll tell you what though, the rain is doing well for my yard. Had to do a little bit of yard work today, looking at all the overgrowth that our raspberry bushes have done. Raspberry bushes are very resilient in that way. Also, they love to attack you. I got beat up today by my raspberry bushes, but the violets are coming up, so that's cool. I might make some violet jelly. But how are you all doing today? Well, do you judge a rose by its thorns? This was a raspberry bush. Gnarly little things, I'll tell you. Well, actually, well, raspberry and blackberry. We got both. And the weirdest thing about blackberry bushes, I don't know if raspberry bushes do this, but our blackberry bushes do this. They'll actually, like, extra stalks will shoot up from the ground, and they'll actually curve around and, like, they can go back down into the ground and make, like, it'll actually start digging in the ground to make, like, another, it's weird. It's weird. I didn't forget anything, dude. I mean, they forgot to give him his Skittles. I've been so busy, I haven't seen anybody, like, in weeks. I've been, like, just doing work and, like, other, like, things. Do not worry, I still have them. They have not been consumed. They will be given. Bro, everybody's busy. I did not forget. I still have it. Let's see. Mr. Wanapan donated and said, "Good evening, Katori. You said it's been raining at your place? It has. It's been, well, yeah, definitely. I was gonna say, like, we had about 2 downpours, sprinkled a bit today, but definitely been raining. Some really nasty storms, I'll tell you what. No, the other day? It was not the other day. What are you talking about? Why are you gaslighting me? We did not just have breakfast the other day. We haven't seen each other, like, in a while because we've been so busy. Things haven't been lining up. I don't know what you're talking about. Mr. Wanapan donated and said, "As for me, I got some problems with the websites." Oh, like the connection with the internet? No, I've been having, well, mainly just streaming services. Oh, Ty, thank you for the rose. Thank you. Oh, bidet. But no, I have, like, scratches, like, on my arms now because I've been trying to get rid of all the raspberry bushes on the side of our house. Man. They put up quite a fight, I'll tell you what. And they sting, too. Like, it stings afterwards. Like, your skin gets all itchy. Lee Block. Oh, Lee, thank you so much for being a member for 17 months. Projects being pushed back due to work. I'll get them done for you eventually, lol. Also, I really enjoyed the Bard video and the art top tier. Oh, thank you! I'm glad you liked the Bard. I thought I'd try something a little new with, like, the design of the character, and I figured Bards are very colorful, so sticking strictly to, like, a blue palette is, like, not, you know, just... I figured it wasn't gonna be, it just wouldn't be very convincing, so I thought I'd add a few more colors in, and I thought we need some bright colors, so I suppose we will add a little bit of pink. But yeah, no worries about your project being pushed back, Lee. I know what it's like to be, like, bogged down with work. It's definitely, and just like other things, like, it's definitely overwhelming, so no worries. I will be happy to see it when you have it done. Cyberman donated and said, "Fruit attack, berries gone super sour, and use tree? Use a tree? You mean climb up a tree?" We had to get rid of them. Yeah, but you know, you cut them down, they'll grow back. They'll be good. And then I'll have next year to cut them down again. And get cut up again. Mr. Wanapan donated and said, do you have any problems with websites like DeviantArt, Steam, and Twitter? Not at the moment, no. No, but like sometimes the streaming services like Netflix and stuff are kind of wonky with the weather. Or even just like the regular TV itself, like gets yeeted. Squishmallows, thank you so much for the diamond. Thank you. I don't think I've received a diamond yet, so that's interesting. Different images. Alex Jacobo, thank you for the rose. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Cyberman donated and said, hey Katori, happy early St. Patty's Day. Happy Patty's Day, Lassie. Made you a last minute fan art with Tagger since she be our green warrior queen. Also, we'll ever make a thumbnail for St. Patty's Day someday? You look hot and green, I wager. Well, it's probably too late to do a video on St. Patrick's Day. I'm not really sure what I'd do. At least for me, like I don't think I have any ideas currently, but no, thank you so much, Cyberman. Thank you so much for drawing Tagger. She looks very, very green. Yeah, St. Patty's Day. I was gonna make, what did I make last year? Last year I tried to make, like, clover. What's it last year? Maybe it was the year before. I don't know. The last couple of years are blurring together. But I know one year I tried to make these green macarons that were kind of in the shape of a clover. Like, you know, you put like 3 dollops like a clover. I think they turned out okay from what I recall. But I do not think I will have time to do that tomorrow. But no, thank you so much, Cyberman. I love it. That's very cute. Especially for last minute. That's pretty good. Wicked Penguin donated and said, hey Katori, in your best Irish accent, I don't have one, Bobby. Could you wish Ari Romby a happy St. Patrick's Day? If you can't say it as the Bard GF. I think the Bard GF's voice was just like a very softer voice. Irish accent. The only Irish accent I ever tried to intimidate was Jacksepticeye, Jacksepticeye. With his top of the morning to you laddies. That's all I got. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Ari. I could do it much better in a British accent, I promise. Oh my gosh. Oh. Iron Piedmont donated and said, Ari Ronby says, I am no longer with the Valley Girl crowd. The Bard GF won his heart. The Gaelic in her was glowing. Side note, Gaelic is the language group of Scotland, Wales, and Ireland. Oh, okay. Actually, I did not know that. I knew it was like definitely European sounding, but I did not know what Gaelic was. So cool. Language group of Scotland, Wales, and Ireland. Huh. I'll take that. Shoot. Mr. Wanapan donated and said, I couldn't get into DeviantArt, Steam, Twitter, watch cartoons online, or Facebook, even when the internet connection is fine. Oh. Well, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know what to say, but I haven't had any issues with any of the websites. So, I hope your internet's okay. Very disappointing if it wasn't. Crimson Phoenix. Oh, thank you, Crimson Phoenix, for your 5th super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hopefully I didn't lose my place. No, I'm in the right. Okay, cool. I am right where I need to be. Cyberman donated and said, also in the fan art, congrats on the 500k videos. Let's go. I did not make 5,000 videos. There's no way. I think it's counting the live streams too, because I saw that too on my channel. I don't think it's actually, yeah, it says 500 videos, but I think that's counting the live streams too, because, okay, let me see real quick. I'm pretty sure it's not counting. Like, does it say how many uploads I have? Yeah, out of the uploads that I've uploaded, we have 354. So that's 354 like uploaded videos, like actual like ASMR content. So that means we've done around like 150 streams. That's insane. Is that true? It has to be, because it says that we've only uploaded 354 videos. So the rest has to be live streams. Let's see if it says. 162. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. We had 162 streams. Oh, because maybe some of them must have been test runs. I did some test runs, so some of these streams must not be. Yeah, so wow, we've done about 150 streams. That's insane. I guess you can count those as videos, but yeah. Definitely not 500,000 for sure. But no, thank you. Yeah, it's crazy to think that we've made that much, you know, regardless if it's uploaded content and or streams. Ty donated and said, just waiting for my refund to get by, then I will send the fan mail. I do apologize for the holdup. Any chance of a Barbie and Oppenheimer were both up around the same time? Obviously, I saw Barbie instead. It was a good movie. I did see the I Am Ken performance at the Oscars. I saw it on, obviously not live, but I saw a VOD of it, and it was really funny. Bless. But yeah, no worries. I hope you get your refund soon. I'm sorry that the post office was giving you issues. But yeah, you take your time. You know, no rush. I will await its arrival whenever it gets here. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, if you don't have those problems, then maybe it's something to do with the website connections where I live. Yeah, probably. I mean, that's sad. Sorry if that's actually what's happening, but I'm not having any issues with any of those. I don't really go on DeviantArt, so I'm not sure about that one, but like the other ones that you listed, I'm not having any issues with those. Lag? Oh no, there's lag? You know, it is. I think it might be raining right now. That could be one of the reasons why. Is it still lagging? Hopefully not. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, my mom told me that England, Europe, Japan, and I forgot some other that are having those problems with the website connections. Oh, maybe it has to do with the servers. I don't know. Maybe the servers are not good. Squishmallows donated and said, your voice is so calming, amazing content. Oh, thank you so much, Squishmallows. I appreciate it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, we have some Kofi's. Hold on. Oh, shoot. We are a bit behind. Here we are. Shogo donated and said, I took my mom to see Wonka last Sunday and we loved it. My favorite scene was when Willy and the Oompa Loompa found the dynamite on the boat and he turns to him and says, good day, sir, inflates his life preserver and jumps off the boat. What was your favorite scene? I don't know. I did enjoy the movie. My whole family did. My favorite moment of the Wonka movie. Gosh, I don't know. I did like the intro that he had, like when, you know, he was about, are they called shekels? I forgot exactly what the currency was, but like whatever gold pieces he had when he came to the city, he kept on losing them through the song. And I remember this kid shined his shoes and he kept on wanting to shine his shoes so he could get more money from him. He's like, get away from me. I thought that was cute. But no, there were so many moments in the movie that I actually really did enjoy. I feel like I'd have to watch it again to pick out my favorite, because I enjoyed it thoroughly. Like the only thing I didn't like was the scrub scene. That song was a little repetitive in my opinion, but everything else was actually pretty lit, as we used to say back in the day. But no, I'd have to say that one. That's the one that comes to my mind. But I did, gosh, there has to be another one for sure. I can tell you, I can tell you something funny about it though. We were watching it, my family and I were watching the movie, and there was a, his last like coin, his last, you know, piece of money. He was, I think he, flipped it in his hand or whatever, or maybe he dropped, I don't know, but either way, he dropped it in the drain. And as it fell into the drain, my sister goes, "Oh no, bro!" And when she said it, for some reason, the song stopped. So like this movie theater was silent, and everybody heard her say that. And then people laughed behind us. That was probably one of my favorite parts of the movie, just because it has that connotation in my head. But anywho, there you go. Yeah, no, I like that. I love the movie. Thane donated and said, "Hello, Kotori. My GF wishes you a good stream. I listened to the commission audios, and I forgot how well you could work with many different scripts or ideas. I hope to commission you again in the future." Oh, thank you, Thane. I'm glad you liked my previous work, and I'm glad you still have them. I know you had an issue with possibly having them get, you know, lost or deleted, so I'm glad you still have them. But yeah, thank you, and I wish your girlfriend a well evening. I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, no, yeah, commission work for me is rather slow, just because, currently right now, not even just like with the work I have, but just like with other things that I have to get done, just with like personal stuff, it's definitely just, there's so much going on. So I don't open commissions very often, because I don't want to have that get backlogged and piled up, and then I'd hate to have people wait so long. Which I know some people already were waiting for a while for me to get it done. So speaking of which, that is also on my to-do list. I have to finish up those commissions, and then, you know, we shall open it up again. Oh, wait. We have a two-parter. Iron Piedmont donated and said, "Roleplay with drunk tagger and 2 random persons, R1 and R2. Random people? Okay, I guess R1 will give my voice, and R2 will just give a British accent, just for the sake of distinguishing. And alright, so we have Tagger. Oh my gosh. This change of weather is also like annoying my sinuses a bit. Goodness. Alright. Let's see if we can do Tagger today. "You leave her alone, you darn animals." Who do you think she's talking to? Nobody. I'm talking to nobody. What? I said, what did you say? You get lost, buddy. Wait, oh, this is an R2, sorry. Shut up, Missy. Yeah, shut your mouth, Missy. It says, "Random one person throws a punch only for it to cut them all line drunkenly." Wait. Random person 1 throws a punch only for it to cut them all line drunkenly line dancing together? Based on this scene. Okay, good, because I was like, what's going on? Hold on, let me make sure wait, where's the stream VOD? Oh, never mind, the desktop audio is already, muted from last time, because I know, like, last time the ad blasted you guys. Oh, I see it. It's more like a nobody. I'm talking to nobody. A little bit more drunken. I probably should have said it a little more drunkenly. Actually, I probably should have given those other people southern accents. The Missy would have made more sense. Like, "You shut up, Missy." And then, "Yeah, shut your mouth, Missy." And then they attempt to hurt Tiger, which obviously would not really follow through very well. I guess the British accent saying Missy sounds weird, yeah, versus like a southern accent. We should have gave her my very terrible southern accent. Yeah, Tagger's voice was supposed to be more drunken, so I suppose instead of being like, I guess I was focused on reading the script properly, but I suppose, let me reload it. Yeah, I suppose instead of being like, "You leave her alone, you darn animal," she'd be like, "You leave her alone, you darn animals. I don't know how to do Tagger's voice drunken. It's already hard enough to keep that steady, like that steady, deeper voice, and trying to do this drunkenly might mess it up a little bit, but hopefully that was adequate. Egrich SMG donated and said, hey Katori, and happy St. Patrick's Day. Doing anything for the holiday tomorrow? Also, I'm working on something for you in chat. Not really art, but a series of docs to get back into the swing of my regretfully abandoned hobby. Should have something for all you soon. Ooh, okay. Tomorrow. I don't think I'm really doing anything tomorrow for St. Patty's Day. Just probably gonna relax and, I thought I was gonna do something tomorrow. I remember saying to myself I was gonna do I mean, mostly I think I'm gonna catch up on some stuff I have to do around the house. And I also have to plan my family vacation soon because I have to do that in advance. And yeah, I think honestly I have some more yard work to do because it's just last year was so busy around the summertime and we all ended up getting sick that we didn't really garden a lot, which means that our garden overgrew, which means now this year we have to deal with the overgrown garden. So there's a lot to cut down. I cut down some of it, but it still needs a bit of work. So most likely tomorrow I'm gonna be out gardening and or working on stuff. So, which you'll all be happy to know that I actually did find a little bit of time this week, and I did work on the what's it called? The audition video that I need to do for the dating show which will be happening at some point. But I had to record something specifically for it. I already recorded the audio, but I had to record something else for it. And I did get that done, thank God. It took a bit. It took a bit to set things up, but I got it done. So now we just have to edit it. I have to find to edit it all together and, you know, get the rules and everything all in order so it's understandable and not confusing. So that is now in motion. I'm working on it, I promise. It's still something that's gonna be happening. Oops, my chair almost bumped into the desk. Wicked Penguin donated, or Babe donated, and said, St. Patrick's Day be like what? Wait, oh my gosh, is this another Chris Farley thing? I just saw Chris Farley in the thumbnail. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's it. You know what? That is true though. Like, gosh dang, you know, I remember back, some people get a little bit too crazy on St. Patrick's Day, to the point where it's a little bit annoying. I've definitely seen some drunken people getting in the middle of like the street. Well, I don't want to call it a street. It's more like a smaller, you know, it's just like, I remember driving around campus, I suppose, because it's still a street, but it's like a college street. I don't know what you want to call it. But like, there would literally be people like walking into the road and then they'd get pissed off at you when they almost get hit, when they walk in front of you. Like, I don't know. I'm just like, dude, and like, obviously I'm not running over anybody, but like they would get mad at me and I'm just like, dude, like this is your fault. You jumped into the street. And I don't know. I've had a lot of interesting interactions with people around St. Patrick's Day back in the day. Now I'm not like, I'm not much in public as I used to be because my work is usually required me to stay inside, other than the yard work today. But, you know, yeah, dear God. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just like, you know. But no, yeah, St. Patrick's Day do sometimes be like that, Bobby, for some people. Maybe tomorrow, I need to make something green, though. I feel like just to get into the spirit of St. Patrick's Day, I should make something that's a bit green. I think I have some matcha in the house, but I think the matcha's a little old. I'll get some new matcha. Or, yeah, I think making the green macarons might be a bit too much of a task. I know for Easter, I do want to make, what are those called? For Easter, I do want to make meringue cookies. I do like meringue cookies, so I'll be trying to do that. Anywho, let me go back to some of the super chats, because I know I definitely am behind on those. Aaron has been a member for 17 months and said, glad to be part of the Wholesome Yeets for so long. Also, don't forget to tweet this stream. Well, thank you, Aaron. I have forgotten. It's been a bit of a whirlwind today. Oh. Let's see. Gosh, I can't remember my usual phrase. Come on by and say hey. Hi. Not hey. Come on by and say hi. Oh my gosh. That's not the stream. Where's the... Did I not copy it? What the... Oh, I left the tab because I was looking at how many videos I've made. Can we... There it is. There it is. But yeah, thank you, Aaron. I'm glad that you're part of the Wholesome Yeets too. It's definitely it's almost insane how long we've been doing this. It just feels like it feels still like kind of new to me, so it's still weird. But yeah. Lydia donated and said, hi, I'm back on a stream. How are you? Nice content. Oh, thank you, Lydia. I'm glad to be you're back on the stream. Glad to have you here. I've been well, just busy, extremely busy. Just like it feels like, you know, once you finally think you have everything sorted in your life and everything's good, there's always more coming at you. So, but yeah, always busy. But you know, I've been good though. I've been good. You know, it was actually, despite the gardening being a little bit violent today, it was actually nice to garden. I do like gardening, even when my plants attack me. Garrick Anderson donated and said, I think shillings are silver coins used by Britain in the 16 to 1800s. Coppers are obviously copper coins, and I think they are just called gold probably. I don't, they called it something in the movie, like the Wonka movie. They called their currency something. Like, it wasn't just coins. It was like, I don't know what it was. That's why I called it a shilling, because I wasn't sure what it was called. I think it starts with an S. But I could be wrong. But I know that they called their currency like a specific name. Jay donated and said, sometimes people of chat and I got that low workout motivation, like me today. What words of encouragement you got? I hope people of chat doing well. Words of encouragement for working out? Dude, I don't work out at all. I'm terrible to ask about this. I guess the best motivation I can give for working out, let's see, encouragement, okay. Encouragement for working out. I guess, you know, I mean, specifically for you, Jay, you're looking to be on the OSU football team. Now that is no easy feat. You gotta get them gains, you know? You gotta get them gains so you can run that field and get that touchdown and be the all-star football player you are meant to be. As for everybody else, you know, working out is good for your health. It's good for your health. It's good, you know, just go to that grind. You know, pick up some steel, iron. Pick up some iron. Sorry, every time I say iron, I think of Iron Piedmont, so I'm just picturing everybody picking up iron. Yeah, you know, I mean, I guess it depends. Like, if you have a goal and you really want to, like, work out and you want to go towards that goal, whether it be, you know, for your health or for muscle mass or for whatever, you know, I mean, just, yeah, I mean, you know, you kind of just have to force yourself to do it. You have to, you know, have to really dig down deep. I feel like I'm such a hypocrite because I don't work out at all. But yeah, no. But I guess it's like not my goal. So if it is your goal, you should go do it because, you know, I mean, it does take time. It depends on the person, you know, I guess for what you're planning to do from working out. But yeah, you know, I believe in you. I believe in all y'all. Cyberman donated and said, how goes those videos you're edited must be a lot. I don't know which one specifically you're talking about, but yeah, I mean, as far as other than just getting the usual content done I do for the week, which is, just, both my videos that I do, 2 videos a week. As far as extra editing, I haven't had hardly any time to do that, other than, obviously, as I said, finally recording a piece for the audition video. But yes. Aaron donated and said, Irish proverb, drinking is the curse of the land. It makes you hate your landlord. It makes you kill him. It makes you miss him later on. What the heck? So you kill him, so you unalive him. I think that got one of my streams demonetized, but so you unalive him and then you miss him later on. That's an interesting saying. I've never heard of that. It's the curse of the land that makes you hate your landlord, and then you off him, and then you miss him. Interesting. Man, that's interesting. Garrick Anderson donated and said, make some green eggs and ham. Kinda St. Patty's food. Oh. You may have to dye it with some green food coloring. I think I remember in kindergarten, my teacher she made us green eggs and ham, and we were all like, about it, because it just looked weird. When you're 5, you're just like, a bit sus about foods. But, no, it wasn't too bad. She somehow, I don't know how she encouraged 5-year-olds to eat this. I really don't know, but she somehow did it, and we ate it. We're like, oh, it's not that bad. Then I think we were all fighting over the ham. I think we were fighting over the ham because the teacher burnt the eggs, and then we were all no one wanted the eggs after a little bit because some of them were getting burned. I don't know. I guess she wasn't paying attention to the eggs. But yeah. Alright, let's check on Ko-fi. We are definitely behind on Ko-fi. Shogo donated and said, if you put me in the dating show, I'll sing Pure Imagination for you. If you make it past the audition, Shogo, I will definitely look forward to Pure Imagination. That's awesome. That's how we play that song a lot in this house. My brother sings it all the time. I don't know, it was a really good movie. We're really surprised. The songs in it were all good except for the scrub, as I said. But no, very good. Bobby, or Wicked Penguin, donated and said, Masternode face reveal. What the heck? Is this Dr. LeQuack from Courage the Cowardly Dog? Oh my gosh. Bless Dr. LeQuack. Man, I love Courage the Cowardly Dog. I love that show. I'm gonna start watching that again. There's so many shows. I started watching Chowder again a while back ago, and I got pretty far, and then started rewatching some of the old SpongeBob episodes, but I have not watched Courage in a long time. I'm gonna start doing that. Masternode donated and said, since you showed little faith in my goodwill, I should say something nice to you to prove you wrong. Okay. In France, we say, the more flaws a woman has, I knew this was coming, the more interesting she is. Well, you'll surely be glad to know that you're the most interesting woman I know on the internet. Yeah, I knew this wasn't gonna go anywhere good. Well, Masternode, we all know what this is. We all know this is a farce. It was nice while it lasted for 0.5 seconds when I possibly believed. Oh, you gotta go, Jay. Well, thank you so. Oh, he's going to the gym. Jay, I believe. I believe in you, Jay. Care for y'all, stay fresh. And every time I hear stay fresh, I think of, what's it called? What is it called? Splatoon. Splatoon, that's what I think of. My siblings would always say, stay fresh. Because they used to play Splatoon a lot. I prefer to be rotten. Natasha, no! No! Natasha, you are not rotten. Thane said, and you should know by now, romance French is dead or vastly exaggerated. That's one thing I never really, I mean, honestly, I think romance is alive in any country, but I remember like people be like, oh, you know, Paris is like it's the city of romance. It's the city of love. And like, I never like, I don't know. I never really got that vibe other than like what people were trying to put off, you know what I mean? But, yeah, I always thought it was a little bit exaggerated too. I think honestly, any place you can find romance in if you really look for it, you know what I mean? Like honestly, a boat on a lake at dusk, I think is much more lovely than the Eiffel Tower in my opinion. But some people love the Eiffel Tower. So, but it's interesting how certain places are like have that connotation, you know what I mean? So that's interesting. Masternode, would you donate now? Do I even want to read it? Do I even want to read it out loud? Do I even want to give you the satisfaction of reading what you said? I can only imagine how this is going to go down. I just read like the first part. It says, truth is, I'm quite jealous of you. You only know when he starts off like that. It's just going to go downhill from here. My boss is nice, but he's also the stereotypical corporate guy. Wait, you want me to be your boss? While yours is spending most of the day half naked and smells like raspberries. I mean, smelling like raspberries is pretty nice. I mean, it's pretty nice to have yourself as your boss, I'll say. Well, it has its drawbacks because then you're in charge of yourself. Sometimes it's nice to have someone else make your schedule for you than having to be in charge of everything. Next time you meet her in the mirror, please tell her how pretty she is. She might even put a smile. Okay, that was kind of nice. Was not bad as I thought it was gonna be. When I first started that out, I was like, oh gosh, I'm like, what's he gonna say now? Alright, that one was pretty nice. Alright, we'll go with that. Hold up, where'd I leave off here? Where did I leave off with the super chats? I read Garrick's. I read Garrick's last. Let us see. Wicked Penguin or Bobby donated and said, yet another Irish proverb. Every man is sociable until a cow invades his garden. What? I mean, granted, when you think about it, back in the ye olden days, if a cow entered your garden, they're just gonna massacre it, and that's gonna put anybody in a bad mood. So I guess that kind of makes sense. I'll give him that. Wait, Mr. Smee, you don't have Wi-Fi? Mr. Smee, how are you here? Oh my goodness, that's not good. Adam80 donated and said, words of encouragement. When you're at the bottom, there's nowhere to go but up. That is true. It is very true. So, you know, hey, all you could do is go up. Mobile data derp. Aw, I'm so sorry, Mr. Schnee. I hope your internet gets back. That really sucks. I could not imagine. Honestly, if I didn't have internet for 2 weeks, we would be, there would be no content coming out for 2 weeks. There'd be no way I don't even know how I'd do that. I guess I'd have to like use like my mobile hotspot to try to upload stuff. But even then, like I need to log in to my Clip Studio to do the artwork. So like if it tries to make me log in and it can't connect to the internet, I'm gonna be screwed. I'll be screwed. Anywho, lost my place again. Where are we at? Oh. Iron Piedmont donated and said, Katori, when I think of lifting iron, I think of Iron Piedmont. Chat looks at Iron with devious grins. Iron, why are you looking at me like that? Gets lifted up by Natasha with no effort. I could see that. I could see that happening. You know? Good times. Good times that haven't really happened, but you think about. Wicked Penguin, or Babe, donated and said, I caught a leprechaun today, but I'll let you have him because he did his job. I was lucky enough to meet, wait, he did his job. And then it says, I was lucky enough to meet you. Aries says, for the last time, I'm not a leprechaun. Put me down. Me, oh, sorry, mate. Bobby, are you kidnapping Aries? You kidnapping Aries for St. Patrick's Day in preparation? And even if Aries was, which he isn't, but if he was, I do not think he's gonna give you his pot of gold. I think he's gonna kind of keep that for himself, just saying. I mean, I would too. I mean, imagine being, like, if you were a leprechaun, right? Imagine being a leprechaun, minding your own business, and then someone just decides to pick you up and they're like, hey, by the way, give me all your money. That's basically, you'd be like, what the heck? Gosh dang. I think they get, like, honestly, out of all the, like, fairy tale creatures, they literally get the worst end of the stick. Like, people hunt them down to literally, like, steal their stuff. Garrick Anderson donated and said, well, romance could also be a curse. We all learned from Kramer from Seinfeld when he unintentionally charmed that Latvian nun and the priest helped him. Oh, I remember that. Wait. Oh, wasn't that when George was trying to convert to, yeah, George was trying to convert and then Kramer, I forgot how he charmed the nun. I forgot how, but it was so funny. And then he was trying to get help to uncharm her and he had to wear like garlic around his neck. I don't remember. It's something like that. Wait, are we all caught up? Oh my, y'all. I think we're caught up. I think. Let me double check. Because I know sometimes when I think I'm caught up, I'm actually not. Wait, I think we are. Oh, actually, hold on. We have a donation from Cyberman. Excuse me. Chibi's Shenanigans? Alright, so Cyberman donated and said Chibi's Shenanigans. What? Cyberman, so Chibi Cyberman is tied up and says, you don't want to eat me, Celeste. I have chunky meat. Celeste says, well, I do, wait. Do you mean tough? Because she's saying tough versus chunky, but he says, well, I do love tough meat sometimes, and besides, I bet you taste so sweet. Now, be a good chibi, Cyberman, and get in the pot. But don't you want to put garlic powder first? Oh my gosh. I don't think Celeste actually eats people. I mean, I guess we've never clarified if she did or didn't. But I don't think does she have the capability to? I don't know. She's part dragon. Can she unhinge her jaw? Maybe. I don't think she's gonna be eating people, even if they're chibis or not. Excuse me. And the weather's just making me tired too. It's like I can't. It's messing with my head. I've had like so many headaches this week. It's like annoying. Kane donated and said, celebrating my 24th birthday on the 17th. So happy birthday to Frank from Step by Step, Patrick Duffy, Captain Dan, Gary Cincy, Snake Pliskin, Kurt Russell, and Finn from Star Wars, John Boyega, and happy St. Patrick's Day. Well, happy early birthday, Kane. I hope you have a lot of fun celebrating your 24th birthday. It's on the 7th. Wait, so that's tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my like time frame, whatever. But no, I wish you a happy birthday, especially since it's gonna be tomorrow. I hope you do something fun, eat some good food, enjoy your day. And oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, it'll be on St. Patrick's Day too. That's cool. I hope you have a very marvelous birthday. Garrick Anderson donated and said, the name's tough because it sounds like tough. I love, that was like probably one of my favorite episodes of Avatar: The Last Airbender, was them in that movie theater and like watching like their counterparts on stage. It was so funny. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. I'm sorry, y'all. Oof. But man, you know what? Like, one of the storms over here was so bad, it actually woke me up in the middle of the night. There was like thunder that shook the whole house. Like, it shook I was woken up out of a dead sleep, probably at like 4 a.m. or something. I don't know what time it was specifically, but it was like in the dead of night. And I was like, oh shoot. I checked my weather app to make sure we weren't like in trouble or something. We have a lot of tall trees over here, so I was like, gosh dang. Obviously I'm okay, but man, that scared the crap out of me. Gatorion's power stream. Well, if that's the case, I guess at least I'm keeping it going. Oh, hold up. We have a donation from Masternode. Let's see how he's gonna follow up. Masternode donated and said, I know you love, I say it because he put a lot of O's, love bossing people in your company. I'm the only person in the company. Disturbing your busy employee, pulling him down by the necktie for him to meet you in the eyes just to slap him on the cheek and tell him to return to work. I don't have any employees, Masternode. I am the boss and the employee. I am the whole company. If I had employees, that'd actually be pretty nice. I could probably push off some busy work. You're harsh with him, but he's your favorite. He's your Shogar. Okay, I'm assuming you mean Shogo. I would not slap Shogo for one. My gosh. Plus, yeah, maybe I need to get some employees. Granted, I know that we said that Natasha's like the bodyguard, right? I guess that's considered an employee. But like not an employee that like works on the company. They're just like, you know, they're the muscle. But no, we would never do that to Shogo. We would never do that to Shogo. I'm not Nobody's fired. What are y'all talking about? Do not read Master No Donut. Oh, it's too late. The only time I would ever slap somebody if there's a mosquito on them and I'm saving them from a very itchy fate. Only time. And plus, even then, the smack's not even that hard. It doesn't take that hard of a smack to kill a mosquito. But you gotta be quick. That's the thing. Smee said, so I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2 for the first time in a while, and all I have to ask is, what the heck did past Smee do to have a 756.55 bounty? My gosh, Smee, a freaking outlaw? Dang. Does that mean I'm fired? Nobody's fired. What are y'all talking about? Let's see. Shogo donated and said, during a live stream, whenever you yawn, I get so happy and sleepy at the same time that my ears do this little thing in real life. What? I sent the proof in your DMs. They bounce with joy just like that. What the balls? What the balls are you talking about? You mean like Cat Noir's ears? Oh my gosh. Okay, I was wondering what you meant. I was like, what are you talking about? Wicked Penguin or Bobby donated and said, chat, bully someone, Katori. Now, we shouldn't bully anyone. Katori, bully Shogo. Chat, looking menacingly, apologize. I didn't bully anybody. This is literally, all I did was read Masternode's donation. It is not something I even did. What are y'all on? What are you all on? Well, actually, more like, I guess Bobby's the one that donated that. I shouldn't group everybody into that donation. But anyways. Iron Piedmont donated and said, Thunder woke me up at night as well. You making me remember that reminded me of that clip of an artillery crew of the Canadian Army firing off their howitzer to wake up the crewmen. Here's the clip. Oh, it's like a cannon? Aw, heck nah. If I was woken up with that, oh my gosh. I'd be scared out of my mind. That poor dude. But yeah, no, it shook the whole house. Smee, if you claim your own bounty, you're gonna have to turn yourself in. Oh my gosh. What the heck? I'm just thinking about we were talking about literally people being fired and then bounties. $5,000? Can I turn myself in? Doesn't matter. $750. Maybe I can bail myself out. I mean, how can you? They're not gonna let you bail yourself out. And if you bail yourself out, and you're not gonna have. Wait, how much was your bounty? You said your bounty was 700. Well, 756. Whatever. I'm pretty sure your bailout. I don't think they're gonna let you bail yourself out. But matter of fact, if they throw you in jail, I don't think they're gonna give you the bounty. Oh my gosh. Oh, here's something I was gonna do though. I just noticed it because I saw one of the stream alerts. Well, I guess like not currently right now, but like for some reason in the YouTube studio area where it's live shows like my live stream stuff. The little preview window of the stream, it's like it always gets frozen in the frame that it froze on. is like that like pixelized lady who you see whenever anyone super chats. But anyways, I thought about making my own. You know, I thought I'll dip my tootsies in the world of pixel art, even though I'm not. I know some people are like, what? Or maybe not, depending. I've said before that I wasn't like the biggest fan of pixel stuff, but if it's like really detailed, I actually like it. Or if it's more detailed versus like, I know there's like really, really simplified pixel stuff. But like, I do like somewhat detailed pixel things. But anyways, I decided, oh, like maybe I can make my own like little stream alert that like is like pixeled like that, because I know that like recently I can't remember what it's for. It might be for, is it for subscribing, or I don't know, but one of the alerts is like a firework, and I know before it used to be a little zombie, and I missed the little zombie, but he's not there anymore. So I thought, okay, maybe I can make my own. So yeah, I've been trying to do that, and I want it to animate, but it's so hard to animate pixel stuff, man. But I think it's going pretty decently. It looks pretty decent. I'll give it that. Garrick Anderson donated and said, I remember one thunderstorm that literally shook my house a bit. Like you could hear the plates in the china cabinet rattle from the shockwave. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have no idea what shook in the house because I was asleep, but it shook. Like I felt the house shake. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, gosh dang, did it touch down right in our backyard? Cyberman donated and said, I wonder now what job you would hire me for and why. I don't know. I don't really, I'm not really hiring too many employees. But if I did, I think the only employee I have right now that we said was, well, obviously we have the moderators, but Natasha's the muscle, but like, definitely something that takes up a lot of my time would be like mailing out fan mail for sure, because I have to package it up and, you know, like get everything together. So you could be in charge of shipments. Shipping out the good old fan mail. Oh yeah, she made a little zombie Katori sugar. That'd been interesting if I replaced it with zombie Katori. But I have nothing to base it on because I don't know where the little zombie guy went. Right now I'm kind of just making it up, which is not probably the best thing. But you know, you do what you gotta do. Garrick Anderson donated and said, you think with the success of RDR2 or other cowboy, Red Redemption 2, or other cowboy themed media, Japanese anime creators would get in on those and make a fantasy themed cowboy show? I mean, maybe. Yeah, I mean, obviously they're probably sticking to what they know best, but yeah, I mean, I think a cowboy themed, like a, you know, Western, you know, like, you know, gunslinger anime, I think would actually be pretty interesting. So you never know. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe, baby. What the? Okay, so you robbed a man? The law was called on me. I need to run. Called over my horse. It ran in front of a train, and needless to say, it's an ex-horse. Oh my gosh, Smee, why? Okay, first of all, that's terrible about your horse, but why are you robbing people? Smee, you can't just go robbing people, okay? That's not good. And now your horse has been blown to smithereens by a train. Smee. Good gosh, y'all. Good gosh. Everyone's saying like, oh, I'll be this. A chef? Oh? Bobby. He said, "Oh, outlaw, what you think I'm gonna give it to charity?" Well, Mr. Shmee, sometimes outlaws do give it to charity. Like Robin Hood. I thought you were being a Robin Hood, but evidently you're just a lowly criminal. I can't condone that, Mr. Smee. Crap, is it still lagging, y'all? Is it still lagging? Am I all by myself? Everyone's still saying lag. It's probably still... What is going on? Let me check my Streamlabs. It shows that... That's weird. It got like... Whoa. It's... Whoa. Okay. I see it. Is it okay now? Dude, it did that like twice. What the balls? I had the Ethernet plugged in and everything, so this must just be the... This must be the weather thing that sucks. Are we good? Aww. Yeah, I know, like, the weather was so bad that, like, even our TV was having some issues. Good gosh. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was pretty windy out this morning. So, actually, let's check our weather app. What's going on right now? But no, before it started lagging, I was saying, you know... I don't know, it's all about Mr. Smee being an outlaw. We can't condone that. You should be like, you could be like Robin Hood, Mr. Smee. Give to the needy. Give to the needy, Mr. Smee. Adam80 donated and said, it's lagging so bad that it looks like a slideshow. Oh my, well, I mean, technically, nothing's really moving, but I suppose the chat could look like a slideshow, I guess. Alright, let's check on the weather right now. Yeah, it's looking... There's some stuff overhead. Yeah, it's raining right now. It's pretty windy. It's gonna be like this till freaking... It's gonna be like... Guess when it's gonna stop. It's gonna stop right at 8, and that's literally when we end. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, but that's gonna be windy all tomorrow. Gosh dang. Oh, bye-bye. Let me check on Ko-fi real quick because I got distracted. Oh! Iron Piedmont donated and said, the reason why you don't see much anime that takes place in the Wild West, aside from shows like Trigun, is pretty much the same reason you don't see many samurai movies and shows in America. Not much enough of market despite the popular of both genres. Yeah, I suppose like it's just not something familiar with that, you know, with that population, so people probably wouldn't go see it. What the heck? What is this? Hogtie's Katorian leaves in the middle of a heavily muddy road and steals salted what is this? Steals salted venison? What the heck is that? Like some kind of food? Obviously. Ew, what is that? Meat coming from boar, hares, and... Okay. Interesting. And you steal the meat I had in my pocket? Why would I have meat in my pocket? I can tell you I do not... don't keep salted meats in my pocket. Dang. Honestly, if I had some salted raw meat in my pocket, Mr. Smee, you can just have it for free. Oh, hold up. The cobalt... Oh, wait. Yeah. The Cobalt Coyote donated and said, "You know, it's a shame you've never been given any chowder quotes. Those are fun to animate. Wink. So anyway, have you played the Batman Arkham games?" I have not played the Batman Arkham games. They do look really fun though, but I have not played them. I definitely seen like gosh, when did that come out? Well, I guess it depends on which one. Like there's quite a different, I know that like, I don't know if, I know like a Suicide Squad game just came out recently, but I don't think that, does that count as, I don't think that counts as the Batman Arkham game. But yeah, no, I have not. But they do look very cool. I know there was another one. There was, I don't know if that's considered Batman Arkham, but there was a Batman game that came out where you could play as like, you know, either Robin or Nightwing, Batgirl, and stuff like that. And that looked really cool. I wanted to get it, but I haven't got it yet. But that is something I have wanted to play. Masternode donated and said, "What is happening with all these short women having so much success on the internet?" I don't know, Masternode. I don't know. It says, "Are you all part of a secret underground society remaining undiscovered because everyone is too tall to find the entrance?" Honestly, no. I'm actually not friends with many short women. Honestly, in my day, I have not gotten along with a lot of women. But anywho, Grant said, "I doubt most of them are basement dwellers like you are." So yeah, you know, I mean, I am a very special case, Masternode. I'm a very unique case, you know. Actually, I don't really dwell in the basement for too much. I just have my streams down here. But, you know, I hate the sun. It hurts me. You know, I know a lot of these lovely ladies love to frolic in the fields in the sun, or like walk down the sidewalk, or I don't know what ladies do these days. But I'm just like, no, you know, no sun for me. It murders my retinas. So I usually just, you know, stay inside instead. Unless, oh, if it's a cloudy day, now that's a day for me. But nah, man. Gaming at a night, a lot more appeasing. Appeasing to me. I need to play. I want to play Lethal Company again. I played that for a little bit, but then I just got busy. I need to start playing that again. I remember one time, my gosh, that game, the jump scares in that game were actually pretty scary sometimes. I got more scared at Lethal than I did in Phasmophobia, funnily enough. Wicked Penguin donated and said, or Babe said, "So, I can be the chef for chat then, Katori. Also, on lighter news, Aaand just got Halo Master Chief Collection. Maybe we can play later down the line. Got to work out a few kinks first." Oh yeah, I know you guys play a lot of Halo, don't you? Or, I remember you guys, like, using the tag and, like, you guys are all playing together after stream and stuff. That's really cool. Yeah, no, I've never played Halo before. I've seen some people play it. I've heard about it, but I've never played Halo. But yes, Baba, maybe one day we shall get ourselves on Halo. Thane donated and said, "I'll be your assistant manager and therapist. I mean, you can't deal with comments from Masternode every day and remain sane." Oh, Thane, it's not just that, it's everything else, man. It's everything else. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, you know, we're all people in life. There's always things popping up. You know what I mean? Something breaks, something isn't working. You gotta call your bank. You gotta call your doctor's office. You gotta call this and that and these and those. You gotta, you know what I mean? It's just, there's so much to do. Why is there so much to do, Thane? Huppada, huppada. Yeah, assistant manager. That would be nice. Alright, let's see where I left off. I left off with Adam, I think, saying it was lagging so bad. Garrick Anderson. Oh, thank you for the $20, Garrick. Garrick donated and said, Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest, laughing back and forth at what the others at what the others had to say, reminiscing this and that, and having such a good old time. Oh, it's the song. Odele, odele, golly, what a day. Wait, what's the tune for that? Oh my gosh. I can't think of the tune, but I can hear the dude's voice in my head, the rooster singing. Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest. I can't think of the tune. But after I saw the oodalele, golly, what a day. I don't know what the tune is, but gosh, I'm gonna have to watch that after stream just because it's killing me. Man, I can like hear his voice and I can like see him, but like I can't like hear the tune. I don't know how weird that is, but like, man, okay, I'm gonna have to look that up later. Or it's gonna drive me nuts. Natasha donated and said, Gotham Knights is 2-player, not bad game. Oh, is that the one I was talking about? The Gotham Knights? Yeah, that's the one. That looked cool. I liked that one. Oh, you can play as Red Hood too. That was cool. Oh, it's 2-player. Oh my gosh. Let's go. The guy donated and said, Hey Katori, I don't have anything clever to say. Just wanted to say thank you for being one of my top 5 roleplay ASMR artists and overall ASMR. ASMR artists and overall ASMR artists. Oh, ASMRists? It says ASMRists. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. But no, thank you. Thank you, the guy. Thank you for liking my audios and my art. I really appreciate it. Glad I made it to the top 5. But no, thank you. I hope I can continue to make stuff that you like, and thank you so much for popping by to the stream. I appreciate it. Very glad to have you here. Very, very glad. Which means I got a gaming PC recently, so when I get my Wi-Fi back, I might finally be able to play that myself. Oh, you mean the Batman, the Arkham Knights? Ooh, or maybe you meant something else. But Mr. Smee, you were playing Baldur's Gate 3. That's a pretty beefy game, depending, I guess, on what settings you have it on. But that's a pretty beefy game. But I'm glad you got a gaming PC. That'll definitely make things a lot more smoother for you. Oop, hold up. We have quite a few donations. I think the last one I read was Thanes. So Masterno donated and said, We defenders of the Super Earth have all our hands full dealing with the attempts of global conquest by old billionaires and cats. And cats? That one went over my head. I'm asking as an emissary to know if your people are hostile. We couldn't handle a new threat, especially one capable of maneuvering underground. There is no society of little women, Master Node, and if there was, I'd probably stay the heck away from it. Because when you put, I mean, I'm not being stereotypical, y'all, okay, but I grew up as a whammon, and I've been in groups of whammon, and when you put a lot of whammon together, oh my gosh. Yeah. It can get a little crazy. So, you know, from my own personal experience in the department, maybe I just had a bad deal, you know, maybe I just got some bad cards, but if there was a society of whammon, of small whammon, underground, granted, being underground would be no sun, but I'd probably be staying away from it. So if there is one, I've never been invited, which honestly, even though I wouldn't go, I would just appreciate an invitation. I just want to know that I'm, you know, you like to be invited for things, even, you know that thing, like, where even you don't want to go, you don't want to go, like, you do not want to go or participate, but, like, the fact that you weren't invited, you're like, what's up, man? Like, why was I not invited? But you really can't say that because you don't want to go anyways. But yeah, no, if they're plotting something, I'm unaware of it. So, sad day for both of us. Shogo donated and said, May 4th will be on a Saturday. Ooh. Would you play a Star Wars game or maybe do a character live stream of a Jedi Twi'lek or a Mandalorian GF? Plus, Jedi aren't allowed to date, so that means it would be forbidden love. Ooh. That's interesting. You know, I always thought that would have been, you know, like, yeah, like, you know, Anakin and Padme is a really bad example, but you get the idea. Makes for a good story. Hubba hubba. Yeah, maybe that'd be interesting. That'd be interesting to do. When is that? May 4th. May 4th. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, I could probably, you know, that'd be interesting. Yeah. No, yeah, being a Twi'lek would be kind of cool. Maybe we could do that. That might be a fun stream. Granted, I'd have to do my homework, y'all, because as much as I love Star Wars, like I know some people are super fans, all right? And if they start throwing lore at me, like Jedi lore or other like rules, I'm gonna, either my character is gonna look like she doesn't know what's going on, or I'm gonna break character because I'm not gonna know how to answer it. But that'd be cool to do. I would just have to put like a tiny disclaimer at the bottom, like if you're asking me like some really big Star Wars lore, like I'm just gonna pretend that I didn't see it, because I'm gonna try to stay in character as much as possible. And if I don't know what I'm talking about as my character, well, then that's just not gonna work out. But no, that's a good idea. Maybe we can do that. Maybe we can. Wicked Penguin or Bobby donated and said the song in question. Oh, you sent it to me? Oh my gosh, there it is. Oh my gosh, that's it. You guys can't hear it, but I have my desktop muted, but oh my gosh, that's like so nostalgic. Oh, I love that. Let's go. Let's go. The guy donated and said, "Hey, Katori, I don't have anything clever." Oh, I already read that. I'm sorry. But that was the last one I read, I believe. Adam80 donated and said, "On the topic of Batman, I miss Kevin Conroy." Aw, yeah, me too. Man, yeah, I miss him too. He was a mad lad. Well, in the best way. I mean, but no, he was a legend. I'm a whammon? Of course I'm a whammon. How did you not know this, Mr. Smee? Ty donated and said, "Been almost 2 years since you last called me Smee. If you want to play a good shooting game, play Helldivers 2. I'm doing my part." Ooh. Have I heard? I think I've heard of Helldivers 2. I don't think I've ever seen it. Oh, it kind of looks a little bit like, reminds me of the suits of Halo a little bit. That's interesting. Huh. Well, thank you for the recommendation, Ty. Yeah, it's been a long time since I called you Mr. Smee, hasn't it? Garrick Anderson donated and said, "In Native American folklore, there is a race of tiny miniature people, and I mean tinier than you could." Yeah, I'm assuming tinier than me. Like 6 inches tall. They can also shrink people. Huh. I never heard about that. That's interesting. I took some Native American culture classes before, and I mean, granted, obviously you can't cover every piece of folklore because there's so much, but no, I've never heard of that. That's interesting. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, that'd be really cool to do like a Jedi audio or like a Jedi stream. That'd be cool. I do like I loved Clone Wars. That was a really good. I loved. Gosh, Clone Wars was a lot. I know a lot of people like really love the trilogy films. And they were fine. I liked them. You know, the concept was good, but like I remember rewatching them like being older, and then like I just felt like I wasn't as enchanted by them, but I loved Clone Wars. Clone Wars was fantastic. I I haven't actually finished it. I know that they continued it like until like it's Order 66, right? I haven't watched all the way up until then, but I do want to finish it. Cause man, it was so interesting to see like Anakin before everything happened and like how he had responsibility as being like a Jedi Master to like a Padawan, and Ahsoka was awesome. That was great. Where are we at? Aaand said, if I had to choose between being a Jedi or a Mandalorian, I'm choosing a Mandalorian. For Jedi, you gotta give up your personal connection with loved ones. Meanwhile, personal connections with loved ones is practically what Mandalorian society is about. Also tomboy Mandalorians. I don't know. I don't think I'd want to wear the helmet all the time. I know that seems like a deal breaker, but if I was a Mandalorian, I had to wear all that equipment. Granted, I know there's another Mandalorian, like section that doesn't do that, but I don't know. I've always been enchanted by Jedi when I was, I mean, like, I guess, like, obviously, yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do that personally, like, with, like, severing your personal connection with, like, everyone, but I don't know. There's something about being a Jedi that just seems so cool to me. So, like, it's a hard pick. I don't think I could do either, like, just being me. I don't think I could be either, but, like, which one I think was cooler is just Jedi for me, I think. Let me see. I lost right. Why is it showing this? There we go. There we go. Sorry, the page was like not loading for a second. Here we are. Wicked Penguin or Babe donated and said, "Figures say this. The reason I ask what would Neko do if is because I've been practicing drawing, needed some inspiration, and since I absolutely love dogs, what better way to incorporate Neko?" Wait, what are you talking about? Did I miss a donation of yours? I don't think so, because you said you asked if Neko, what would Neko do if this? Unless you meant for something previously. What are you gonna do for Neko, Bobby? I'm curious now. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all. Everyone's allowed to see what they like. I know there's a debate going on about like Jedis or whatever. I mean, if you think Jedis are cool, that's great. If you don't, that's awesome. But like, chill out. But no, I think there's cool aspects of both. And I think that's why people have their own favorites. But yeah, I mean, there's no need to debate as to who's better, because I think all are interesting in their own way. You know, it just really depends on how you look at it. Where am I at? I think the last one I read was Garrick's. Garrick Anderson donated again and said, I would like a what if series where Darth Vader goes back in time to Clone Wars and encounters Anakin, and he would recognize him from his visions. Yeah, I mean, obviously with like going back in time and stuff, that always definitely messing with the time stream is always a very tricky thing, but that'd be interesting. The guy donated and said, as a former football player and cheerleader, and just as someone with lots of friends, it all just depends, honestly, lol. It can get pretty bad though. Yeah, I guess it just depends on your group, right? Like, I mean, I usually tend to do better with a group of nerds. I mean, nerdy girls I usually get along with, but it's hard for me to find some, y'all. It's really hard to find nerdy girlfriends. It's just, yeah. But no, like when I encountered ones who weren't nerds, there just wasn't a connection there. It just I couldn't wrap my head around it. But you know. Natasha donated and said, the wearing the helmet all the time is just the one group. The rest of the race doesn't do that. Oh, okay. I again, like, I don't know everything about, like, Star Wars lore, including Mandalorian lore. I just knew that, like, all I saw was from The Mandalorian. Like, that's all I got. Do, 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 do. Let's see. Adam 80 donated and said, I like Star Wars, but Disney has only been a disappointment. Like, Luke Skywalker was not only supposed to rebuild the Jedi, he was supposed to evolve it, such as allow relationships. Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, I really haven't watched Star Wars since Disney, like, started owning it. I mean, obviously I'm still going to finish Clone Wars, but, like, the newer movies just really didn't appeal to me personally, but a lot of people liked them, you know, and I mean, good for them. I mean, you know, I mean, I'm glad people can find enjoyment in things, you know, but yeah, personally, it really just didn't tickle my fancy. But yeah, I really didn't know, like, that. Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, I guess he was supposed to rebuild the Jedi, right? I don't remember exactly what he was meant to do because I haven't watched anything about Luke Skywalker in a million years. But yeah, no. Wait, was he supposed to evolve it? I mean, yeah, I don't know what he was meant to do, but you know, yeah, dang. Star Wars is a very passionate fan base. Yes, Kokiri, I know. Oh yes, yes they are. I've definitely seen some very passionate people online. A little too much, you know what I mean? I mean, just like I get, like, obviously, like, when you really like a show and they do something you don't like even I've gotten upset about shows, but like, some people definitely need to, like, chill a little bit just because, you know, I mean, some people enjoy it, some people don't. Sometimes some shows really go down some really stupid rabbit hole that they don't need to go down, but you know, what are you gonna do? Cyberman, thank you for the rose. Thank you. Yeah, that's exactly what happened, Shogo. They were like, yeah, let's go to Victoria's Secret. And I'm just like, all right, I'm out. Like, you guys I'm out of here. My one friend, like, she exclusively bought her undergarments from there. And I was just like, I don't want to be here. And she's like, well, Colin, she's like, no, like, she was like trying to show me the crap she bought. And I was just like, no. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna go away by the Hot Topic. You can stay here. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, that store. It's like a plague. You need to get away from it. Natasha said, nerdy girlfriends, I'm right here, Katori. Oh my god. Well, I meant, like, friends who are women, Natasha. But yes, Natasha, I know, yes. Yes, you are noticed. I see you, Natasha. Gosh, I'm drinking so much water. Garrick Anderson donated and said, my ideal Mando armor would be a variant of Boba Fett's where it was based off of a World War II German paratroopers, or possibly the high-tech armor variant. Yeah, I mean, I like Mando's armor. I think it's pretty nice. But, yeah, I mean, some modifications I'm sure would look cool, too. Let us see. Let me look. Where have we got Kofi? Here it is. Iron Piedmont said, just to clarify, Mandalorian culture isn't a race of its own, it's a creed. Essentially, anyone can be Mandalorian. Oh yeah, I knew that. Provided they are adopted into a Mandalorian clan. So you have a tomboy Twi'lek Mandalorian and it could be lore accurate. Huh. Yeah, yeah, I don't, yeah, I mean, I could. I've never really thought about making a Mandalore video before, but we could. We definitely could. I feel like the I know so little about Mandalorian culture. Like, I feel like I'd mess up so bad. Because since I improvise, I tend to ramble. So I feel like if I started rambling about something, I would just, like, I'd ruin the immersion because I'd say something wrong. Granted, I could, well, I feel like I know more about Jedi stuff versus Mandalorian. But we could probably work if I really try. I could probably do it. Masterno donated, said, convincing people to do whatever you want them to do. Convincing people whatever you want them to do by simply waving your hand and force jumping to reach the higher storages in the kitchen without asking the help of your brother. I can see why you find it so cool to be a Jedi. We, the troopers, will do all the heavy lifting. I mean, hey, Master Node, if you want to do the heavy lifting, I'm not gonna complain. Work smarter, not harder. But no, yeah, I always thought it would be interesting to, I always had when I was younger, you know, there was like definitely like a few years where I was like super into Star Wars, like the whole Jedi thing. It was probably when I was seeing the Clone Wars too. But I always thought, I was like, man, I was like, if I was that, like, I would go into Jedi training, but then I'd dip after I learned everything. Like, after I learned how to use the Force and all that cool stuff, I'd be like, I'm out because I want to go home. I want to go home to my mama. But yeah, no, that'd be, yeah, you know, Force jumping, you know, grabbing items, convincing someone of something, you know. Excuse me. Who's your favorite Star Wars character out of all the movies and books? Ooh, that's a good question. Hey, Mr. Smee, Ahsoka didn't fall to the dark side and she left. Ahsoka was a good bean. But as far as my favorite character, I'd have to say Ahsoka for sure. Yeah, she's definitely my favorite character. I mean, yeah, if I had to pick a character, it would have to be Ahsoka. I mean, obviously, Baby Yoda trumps all. But, like, I feel like Baby Yoda, I mean, he is a character, obviously, but, like, he hasn't really, like, shown much character other than just being cute. You know what I mean? So, I mean, as like a more of a established main character, I would say Ahsoka, for sure. Obi-Wan ignoring everything from the Obi-Wan show. I've never seen the Obi-Wan show. I have no idea how, you know, I was a little bit iffy because, like, even The Mandalorian, when I watched it, was a little slow at times. You know, it wasn't like, I honestly just watched it because of Baby Yoda. But yeah, no, I've not seen that. But my main to-do list, my main thing is to watch the rest of Clone Wars. That's on my thing. Whoops, we have a lot of tabs up. Hold on. How did we get this many tabs up? I do not know. There we go. I had to get rid of some of them. It was getting a little confusing. I couldn't find the tabs I wanted to find. Oh, you're right. I did say that. Yeah, I'd use a purple lightsaber. I like the purple ones. Very cool. I could definitely, while we were at Galaxy's Edge, gosh, the lightsabers are so expensive. They're really expensive. They're like, Oh my gosh, like I forgot how much they were, but they were like expensive, and I was like, I didn't get one for myself. I was like, nah. I'm like, nah. I couldn't do it. It's just I couldn't spend, you know. But I did promise my brother. I set up a lightsaber fund for him. I like put money towards it because he was ill. Was it last year? It was the year before last year. I don't know. He was ill at some point before we went on vacation, and I felt bad. And I was like, you know what? I'm like, after this, when we go there, I will get you a lightsaber. And then I did not realize when I said that how much a lightsaber costs. You know, I mean, you think, you know, it's like, it's just plastic and a light, right? Like, how much could that be? How much could that be? I don't remember exactly the price, but I know when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, what did I agree to? But, you know, he was happy and he got it, so he had a good time. Oh yeah, I heard about the Natasha. Purple blades only exist because Sam Jackson wanted a purple lightsaber. I did hear about that, which I'm glad he did because it's really, I like it. It looks nice. Otherwise, we'd only have green, blue, and... Well, I know Ahsoka has white lightsabers, but we'd only have green, blue, and red. But then I heard about yellow ones. I heard that there's yellow, like really rare yellow ones or something. But I know Ahsoka has white ones. But no, yeah. I'll have to see if I can get myself a purple lightsaber that doesn't cost like $1 billion. That'd be cool to have. It'd be cool to like make like a OC Jedi character just to see what they'd look like. That'd be interesting. Iron Piedmont donated and said, as long as the rambling actually sounds like it would take place in the Star Wars universe, I think you'll be fine making a Mandalorian video. After all, people don't exactly explain their entire people's deep lore in a normal conversation. I suppose that's true, yeah. I mean, you could just talk about like daily tasks and stuff like that. I guess it doesn't have to be too lore heavy. I just know how serious some Star Wars fans are, so it always makes me a little scared to make one. But yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're right. It doesn't have to like be all lore heavy or anything like that. Masterno donated and said, About last week, I won't mock the worries your family have in your ability to perpetuate your bloodline. Being the only male in my generation, I know the weight of such expectation on your shoulders. Why, thank you, Masternode. I have yet to reach the step of wishing for a robot partner like you do. I'm not wishing for it. I'm just saying. I mean, you know, if you could have a robot companion that can help you out later in life, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's all I'm saying. I will take whatever technological advancements are at my disposal. If it doesn't happen, fine. But, you know, that's all I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, you take what comes to you, Masternode. You take the advantages you can get. All the opportunities. Oh, there was a Wookiee Jedi that had a bronze lightsaber? Huh. Lo Becca. Baka. Oh, there he is. Jedi Knight during the Yuzan Vong War? Yeah, bronze bladed lightsaber. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, it says, I still hope we can see a teal lightsaber in canon one day. It was one of the more unique ones, that being Star Killers in the Force Unleashed novel. Huh? Oh? There's a teal one? Like canon? Or maybe it's not, it said in canon one day, so you're saying it's... Is there one? Star Killers. Hold on. Like it was his lightsaber teal? I don't know. Interesting though. That's interesting, Spaceman. We got some interesting lore. Interesting lore. Yeah, I don't really see, yeah, I never really saw Wookiee Jedi too much, Natasha. I bet they are kind of rare. It's interesting. I wonder why. Space Movie Guy said, yeah, no, it happened when he built his lightsaber, and his dad's blue crystal merged with his master's green crystal. It was pretty cool. It only happened in the book version, though. Interesting. Huh. I like teal. Dang, now I don't know. Would I want purple or teal? But then you'd have to merge crystals. I don't know how safe that is. Yeah, I don't know. I'd want a unique color though, or like a cooler color though, like blues, purples, and stuff like that. Like I do like teals. What about the good old-fashioned blue though? Well, Mr. Smee, I like blue, but like, I don't know. I like being unconventional. I feel like it'd have to be a different, it'd have to be like a specific shade of blue. Like maybe if it was, like I could do teal. Maybe if we could just, dude, I'd be that one weird Jedi kid that'd be picking out all these random crystals being like, we have to get the right shade. Or we have to combine these together to get a specific shade. They'd be like, what are you talking about? Just make your dang lightsaber. I'll be like, no. I'm like, it has to be this color. Otherwise it's worthless. Excuse me. Garrick donated and said, droid friend for me would be a HK-55 from Swister game. HK-55? What does it look like? I don't think that's the guys that say Roger Roger, is it? Stop it. Stop it. Dang it. Will me copy and paste it. HK-55 droid. Oh, these dudes. Okay. Alright. I know the crystal chooses the Jedi typically. Yeah, I know. I know, but we can make some adjustments. Well, Echo, that is your opinion. I love teal. I think teal's actually pretty. I don't know. I like how it's like this. I guess it depends. Like, I know like people have their own version of what teal is, but like I feel like it's just like it's a very earthy color. You know what I mean? It's like a cooler, earthy color. So I think it'd look great. Gosh, what was the one droid that I liked? I forgot what they're called. Oh, hold up, we have a donation. Hold on, hold on. Wait, hold on, we have a few donations. Hold on. Cyberman donated and said, This song will stay in your head for hours, ha ha ha. Also, if I had to deliver your packages, I require your car and someone to drive it, mostly just you, lol. Well, then that doesn't help me. The whole point is so you can do it for me. Also, when it comes to the Force, it's best to keep me away or I'll dark side, haha. Well, yes, yeah, that's generally not a good thing. Oh, that's the Robin Hood Rooster song. Da -da 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 -da. I love the Robin Hood Rooster. I always thought he was, I don't know why, I always liked him when I was a kid. He was like a magical dude. Even though he had obviously not magical at all. He just seemed very mystical to me. Wicked Penguin or Babe donated and said, something depressing to think about, oh great, in episode 6. The Ewoks that helped in the rebellion, they are never implied of their age, meaning the ones that pass away could either be the elderly, children, mothers, fathers, dark, right? Episode 6. You mean like in Star Wars, like the, gosh, that's such a, okay, yeah, no, it's been such a long time, I don't remember that. Well, I remember the Ewoks, but I just don't remember exact, like I know they helped in the rebellion, but yeah, I guess it could have been anybody. It could, you know, they all look kind of very similar, so very sad, very sad. The little Ewoks were cute. Poor little Ewoks. Poor little dudes. Oh, we have another donation from Masternode. I just saw like the first little snippet in the front, and I can only imagine. So let's see what he has to say. Masternode donated and said, taking all opportunities. Really? I mean, it depends how much effort needs to be put in, but yes. He said, even if that means buying a belly of a woman to grow my own clone and then integrate all my actual knowledge into his brain for him to start his life at the point I've stopped mine, theoretically achieving resurrection. What are you on, Masternode? Whatever you're on, please stop. Are you busy next week? Yes, I'm very busy next week. And the week after that, and probably for the rest of my life. Wait, what? Do not read Masternode's dono. Sorry, Thane, you're too late. I already read it. C'est la vie, as the French say. Where are we at? Crimson Phoenix donated and said, you don't get to choose the color. Your emotions decide the color. I know, but I want, like, purple or teal. That is what I want. Like an aqua color, you know? That is what I desire. Maybe if I just, like, think it hard enough, you know? You believe it hard enough, it just happens. Da, 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 da. Alright, hold on. I lost my place. The chat flew up. And where are we? Here we are. The guy donated and said, you guys have inspired me to dive headfirst more into nerd culture. Where should I start video game and movie-wise? Teach me your ways. I guess it depends. Nerd culture is so widespread. It's so big. It's kind of hard to say where to start. It really just depends on what you're into, you know? I mean, you could be more into cartoons or anime or, you know, more like superhero comic stuff. It really just depends. You know, obviously I kind of started off with Batman and stuff like that, and then I got into Avatar: The Last Airbender and kind of just spread off from there into anime. So it really just depends on where you're at. I definitely recommend Avatar: The Last Airbender if you haven't watched it. It's a good gateway. It's a nice, like, happy medium between, like, a cartoon and an anime. So if you want to watch anime, it's kind of like, you know, nice. It's a nice fit. But yeah, it really just depends on, like, what fandoms seem to interest you, you know? You know, definitely try to pick up some shows, you know, like if you think, if you're thinking of getting into, like, DC stuff, I recommend Young Justice. I really liked the Young Justice series. You know, it just really depends. I mean, there's so many different animes. I don't even know where to start with that. I guess it depends. Like, are you looking for more, like, yeah, it depends on animes too, because, like, there's so many different kinds of animes. It's so hard to say. I guess look at genres, you know? Zero donated and said, where Were you ever a Dragon Ball Z fan? No, I sadly I wasn't. My brother likes Dragon Ball Z. I'm not a big Dragon Ball Z fan personally, but my brother does like it. I know the characters because he talks about them, and like I know the overall kind of premise of Dragon Ball Z, but I really I was not a fan of it. Adam80 donated and said, I don't know who you are or what you want. If you're looking for Tatooine money, I can tell you I don't have any, but what I do have is the Force, and credits will do fine. Bless. I love quotes. Garrick Anderson donated and said, I had bison burgers today. Pretty good. Oh, hopefully it wasn't Appa. Appa, not a flying bison. Oh no. But no, I'm happy you liked your burger. No, they won't. No, they won't. What? What? Wait, what? What is happening? It says, no, they won't. Wait, I'm assuming you guys are answering someone's question. No, they won't what? That's in caps, Mr. Shmee. That caught my attention. I don't know if that was directed at me or not. Garrick Anderson donated and said, fun part about Korra, book 2, spirit mushroom, lol. Wait, what? Fun part about Korra, book 2, spirit... Oh, the spirit mushroom? Wait. You mean that one glowing mushroom that they kept on passing when they were in the spirit world? Oh! Oh, it's... Oh. Okay. I see now. It's replying. Okay, I see what you're replying to. Sorry, I forgot. Never mind. I read the quote. My bad. Quoting the movie. I see you, Kokiri. Sorry. Since I just saw it in the chat, I was like, what the heck? Never mind. Wait, oops, did I miss this one? Never mind, no I didn't. I got it. We got it. Thane donated and said, me each time Mastodon makes a donation and I have to stop Katori from reading it. It's like screaming at it's like Walter White screaming in the car. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Man, I love Breaking Bad. That was a good show. Oh, Iron Piedmont donated and said, here's some anime I recommend to those interested. Kuma Kuma Bear. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Fruits Basket, Black Lagoon, K-On, Lucky Star, Love, Chunibyo, and Other Delusions, just to name a couple. Yeah, I don't think I've watched any of them. Well, no, I watched Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon. I think I've only watched 2 seasons of that, though. Yeah, my main animes that I started watching were like Ouran High School Host Club when I first started out. I watched Black Butler. I watched Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Do the second one. That one's the best, in my opinion. Was another starter anime I watched. Obviously, I started with Naruto, because that's just, I mean, it's a very mainstream one. I wanted to see what the fuss was all about. A lot of filler. You can skip the filler. You basically will still see the stuff you need to see. What was another one? Attack on Titan was one that I watched. It got a little funky towards the end, but I still liked it. Obviously, I watched Rurouni Swim Club, one of my favorite slice of life swimming animes, which people love to pick on me about, but I still love it. But yes. You could probably look up like anime genres and see like what you're more interested in if you're looking to get into anime, whether you like, you know, more like shonen, which is more like a fighting anime, or if you like more you know, what's the word, slice of life or comedy or like shoujo romance stuff. Really just depends. Oops, did I miss anything? Hold on. I think I got it. Ooh, we got it. All right. Just double checking, because I know sometimes I miss some super chats and they kind of get flown up towards the top. Okay, I think we're pretty good. Well, y'all, I guess I'll just start introducing this now because I know it's going to be happening because it's 8 o'clock. I know she's already in the chat, but my mother, who has been in this chat for a little bit already, Mama's Light, she loves to come down to say hello before the stream ends, so she's probably coming down here in a minute or so to say hello. But while we wait for her to get down here, I guess I'll just say the announcements or whatever, which really, there's no announcements. We're just gonna have the stream next Saturday per usual, 6 p.m. EST. You know, as I said, I have finally recorded the last thing I need for the audition video, so I'm gonna try to edit that this week and get that out. New merchandise is on its way. Well, it's not shipped yet, but you know, it's in the process of being made. So hopefully that will be coming soon. What's another one? Yeah, that's about it. Things are, the cogs are rolling, the ball is rolling, things are happening. But yes. Let's see. Oh, Garrick Anderson donated and said, you know that you'd be perfect for an Avatar Isekai series. Heck, that would be an awesome series if someone from our world went to Avatar universe. Dear gosh, I don't know what I'd do if I got there. If I didn't have any bending, that'd really suck. But that'd be interesting. Interesting if that did happen. Trying to think of anything else. I don't think there's anything else. Mainly just, yeah, just getting the usual things done. It's a pretty normal week. The usual errands and work and stuff. I don't think anything, excuse me, I don't think there's anything else to talk about. But anyways, I hope tomorrow you guys enjoy your St. Patty's Day. Please be responsible, okay? Looking for y'all to be responsible little beans.
Please be patient while we get the information. And I thought I can't be that patient. I need to get
You
downstairs.
left for an important weather statement? We could die.
I told Roy to watch for anything.
Oh my gosh.
I told Roy to watch.
We're gonna get blown away, y'all.
Yes, please be responsible tomorrow. And please don't get yourself drunk and get yourself to a point where you don't know what you're saying or doing.
Don't be a little Nesbit.
Because I had a little Nesbit interact with me today and I wasn't too happy. A drunken college student was being mean to your Mama Tori. Can you believe that?
Yeah, you love drunkards on the street.
But I just gave him a disapproving look and kept on my way. I didn't want to get involved in that.
You wish you lived in a world where you could just step on the gas, you know? I'm just kidding.
You know, I did.
It was really mean.
I did.
But yeah, no, thank you, Mr. Smee. He's promoted. That's if you want to.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Smee. Thank you. And I'm sorry, I've just been so busy with my own medical problems and things that are going around here, that I just have not had time to make my putting you to sleep with the Psalms videos lately. So I hopefully will get back to it at some point in time, but it's just been very, very busy.
Let me look. We have a donation before we gotta go. Masterno donated and said, hello, Mama Tori. Usually children start matching their parents' behavior around 30 years old. Wouldn't it be better to spend your valuable time with me, who worships the originality of a first edition, comparing to a supposedly well-written yet character-lacking second edition of you? Masterno...
Oh, you realize you are on Katori's stream. And what you just said is an insult to Katori.
Well, you say that like he doesn't know that. He knows very well what he's doing. But you lack the... I guess the whole point of this is why do you think that this would matter to me? Because you're saying like almost as if I'm lined up to be with you, Masternode. I am not interested in you. So there is no point in saying this statement. even if I am a second edition of my mother, which I highly doubt I'm going to be like her when I grow up because we have very contrasting personalities in some regards.
She's right about that.
Even if I were going to be, why would you think in God's green earth, after everything we've been through, I mean everything, would I be like, you know what I want to do in my 30s? Well, actually, no, you said in 30, yeah, you said 30s, 30 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I want to take a trip to France just to meet you, Master Node, after everything you've said and done? I don't know how in the bloody world you think. But you know what? Again, this is all just for, I'm assuming this is all for kicks and giggles for him. So this is obviously not for real.
Right.
So.
I would hope not. I would hope not.
But no, yeah. For all said purposes, Master Node, I know this is just to rile up my feathers, but I'm just responding to you with what...
With those riled feathers, right?
Well, I mean, I guess I knew this was coming. I mean, it's not that surprising this is what he'd say, so I guess I'm not too mad about it. I was just waiting. Usually when he starts off with a nice little introduction, I'm like, okay, where's the punchline? What's he gonna say? But what I was confused about was like, why are you assuming I want to end up with you after you, like, insult me, bro? I mean, usually when you insult me, it's at least to just insult me, but this one's assuming I want to be with you. So that's what I'm confused about. But no.
No, wait. If you go back.
Wait, what?
To the message.
Yeah. Well, I thought he said, why would I want to be with the second edition? So why would...
he said, hello, Mama Tori.
Yeah, because wouldn't it be better to spend... comparing you to a... I don't know. He speaks in tongues and riddles.
Yes, I know.
I don't have time to...
I think he's asking me... Yeah, so I'm a little confused now because...
You know what? I don't have time to figure this out. I don't have time. I will not spend my time figuring this out. Well, Master Node, if you could just tell me your intentions in black and white, then that'd be freaking fantastic. I don't have time to, like, do little Rumpelstiltskins over here, try to do some kind of riddle. Okay? Like, I don't have time.
I don't know if Master Node, like, talks in these riddles on purpose, or...
I think it's a bit of both.
If it's from...
It's a bit of both.
The translation.
I think it's a bit of translation and him trying to sound clever. So the cleverness is also getting lost in translation. Because, you know, when you sound clever, you make metaphors.
Yeah.
So I think the metaphors mixed with the French-English translation is also just getting a little bit muddled.
Probably.
And, you know, I mean, if I was in a class where I had to decipher it, I'd probably spend some time on it. But since we're at 8:07... And,
well, okay, so I don't know if you saw my message that I sent to you when I was in chat.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Why?
So,
why?
You mentioned...
What?
Somebody said to you, are you busy next weekend? I think it might have been Master Node. I don't know, and you said, yes, I'm very busy next weekend. Are you having a stream next weekend?
I don't know. Is this something you talk to me about afterwards? What? Just, you know what, tell me afterwards. I don't know.
I just want to know if you're having a stream next weekend.
I thought so. What? Okay, don't. Okay, I can't decipher what she's saying. If I'm busy next weekend for whatever reason that I forgot about, then I'll let you guys know. She's trying to spell things out with her fingers. So I don't know what the heck she's talking about. Mom, just tell me what. Oh, well, yeah. Well, then we can just do that on Sunday if that's the case. Oh, okay.
Yeah, see?
Well, I'm not I don't know, bro. I don't know. Okay, listen. So, weeks are blurring together for me. So, evidently, I may be busy, like, this weekend. Maybe. I think. I don't know. There's some...
Hello, Dan, the gaming fan. I didn't get to say hi to that person in chat, so I figured while you're trying to get your thoughts together.
Due to my mother, I'm assuming some of you know, I don't know, I was busy last week because she had a scoping. Some things got pushed around, which I was unaware of. Well, I guess I was aware of, but I forgot about. So that may be pushed to this coming weekend, which I forgot about. So I guess if that does happen, we will be having this coming stream, which would been on the... what is this, on the 20... Well... Well, I don't know. Wait, well... Okay, so it might... I don't know. I actually really know what's happening.
It's up in the air for now.
Yeah, sorry. Obviously, if I... You know, there might be some things happening, maybe. because some things got pushed around. Because last week was really busy because, again, like, my mom was out for the count, so we had to move some stuff around. But anywho, yeah, so... yeah, so we might have, I might have the stream postponed, or I don't really know what the plan is. I'll figure it out during the week and how that's gonna go down. So it's what's so funny, because I literally just said, oh, same stream as usual, which may not be a stream as usual. We might actually postpone it to a different day or whatever, but we'll figure it out. But anywho, let me read the last a couple donations, and then we will probably end stream. Dan Gaining Fan donated and said, thanks for the new audio. I hope you do more D&D. Well, thank you, Dan Gaining Fan. I'm happy you like the new audio.
You did a D&D audio?
Well, it's like a bard.
Oh,
so
cool.
It's like D&D inspired. Garrick Edison said, missed one of my chats. And I guess I did. Did I? Here it is. Garrick Anderson donated and said, did you folks finish off those sodas, by the way? No, we have not. We have not finished them off. But we did drink... I think we drank a black cherry and a mini donut.
And I want to thank you for sending those when you did, because that was nice on the day that I could only drink liquids before my scope.
Yeah.
So that was very nice.
Yeah. Ty donated and said, if you're that busy, then take next weekend off. We don't mind. No, I know. I'll see how things land. And if I can, then I will do the stream. If not, I'll let you guys know.
And thank you, Ty. That's very nice.
Yes. Mr. Wanapan donated and said, well, goodbye, good night, Katori and Mama Tori. Well, thank you, Mr. Wanapan. Good night to you,
Wanapan.
too. And let me check on Ko-fi, because I think there were a few Ko-fi donations I did not read. Bobby donated, or Wicked Penguin donated, and said, good night, everyone. And Katori, be sure not to eat all of Thor's Skittles. Take care of them. I do not eat anything that is anyone else's. If there was a label for someone, I will not consume it. It shall be given to them at the appropriate time. Masterno donated and said, I've mentioned many times that I'm no threat to anyone's love quest on the internet. Okay, thanks.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I never said I was on a love quest on the internet, so I guess thanks. I'm sure everybody appreciates that. Not every single one of your viewers is romantically interested in you. Well, thank God. I'm sorry if I'm breaking the mood of the stream by making this a fact. Just having fun triggering firestorms. Well, thanks for the information, Masternode. I'm glad that's not the case. I'm glad we can have this weird bickering between us without any romantic tension. That's fantastic. But anyways. Alright, I think that's all the donations. I think I read
did
them all.
share my chocolate, Kokiri. And quite frankly, Roy asked if he could have a piece today, and I said, of course. So yes, I've been sharing the Tony's Chocolonely chocolate with everyone, and they're very happy about it.
Yes. We've all been sharing the candy. Except for ones that were specifically labeled for a person. So I know Bobby just asked about that. Anyways.
I was sharing my candy. That had my name on it, and I was sharing.
But yeah. So. But yeah, y'all. Sorry that we've had some buffering this stream. It's just the weather. Hopefully, whenever we do stream next, it won't be. And let's hope I can also make some violet jelly tomorrow. That'd be fun.
Oh, violet jelly. I want some.
Maybe we'll do that for St. Patty's Day, even though it's not green. It's like naturey, I guess.
It's very, very windy out by us. There were some people flying kites.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I could go out and fly a kite. That sounds fun. So don't y'all don't start telling me, oh, Mama Tori, go fly a kite.
Oh my gosh.
I know, that was bad. I'm sure Thor would like that. Is he here? Is he here today?
I don't know.
Oh.
But anyways, thank you all for coming. I will give you guys an update as to what's going to be happening for the stream this coming week. If I push things around a certain way, I'll let you know if it's going to be regularly scheduled or if it's going to be pushed to a different day, or who knows if it's going to be scrapped altogether. Let's hope not. We will see. But yeah, thank you all for coming. I wish you guys a very happy St. Patty's Day. Please stay safe. And I will see you all.
It's me.
What?
He told me to go fly a kite.
Oh my god. All right, I'll see you all next stream. I'll give
everyone.
I'll definitely update you as to when that will be. So thank you guys for coming. Bye bye, y'all. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.